It's a very boring video. Hello and welcome! Behind me is my 2009 Porsche Cayenne, and I've been a proud owner of this incredible SUV for the past 4 years. In the past I made some videos on what it's like to own this thing for a particular amount of time, 1.5 years, 3 years, and in the last video I told to myself and to you that I think that it's basically a time to sell it and to get something else, and yet here I am 1 year later still driving it. And I think that now it's time to stop lying to myself that I want to sell it and to get something else, because honestly this is a great vehicle. And I will not make you go through again all of the 4 years and all the bills and repairs since 2016, but I will put the link to the last video, to the video about the first 3 years of ownership in this video description, and if you want you will be able to add up the things which were mentioned there with the things that I will mention in this video. But otherwise this video will be very short because I will not make you wait a lot. I didn't do a lot to this car in the year 2019. So basically there happened two things. One of the things is that finally I've changed the workshop where this Cayenne gets its major services. They changed the oxygen sensor. I've been driving with the check engine light for the past 3 years, and I know it's not very good, but I've done the diagnostics, and from the beginning I knew this is the oxygen sensor, and it sent some kind of the error to the ECU. Otherwise it was working just fine, and it didn't have any drawbacks except the check engine light. But at some point I thought that I should change it, so it happened this year. And in total it was 155 euros with parts and labor. I'm not, a currency expert, but I think it's below 200 United States dollars. And the most expensive was the oxygen sensor itself. It was 120 euros, and the diagnostics and the labor was additional 35 euros. Because it's very easy to reach on this engine, on a V6 engine, you just pop up the hood and it's there for you to change it anytime. And the other thing I've done to this car this year is one more oil change. The oil change with the oil and oil filter and air filter and the pollen filter for the interior was around 120 euros too, so around 150 United States dollars. So you can add it yourself, and here we have around 300 euros in maintenance and repairs for the year 2019. One more thing, again, the insurance. The insurance is killing me. It's again 1,000 euros for the full coverage for year 2019. And I'm not sure if I will buy the insurance, the full coverage insurance again for this car, because the car is worth less and less every year. It's around 10,000 euros now, and the full insurance is still around 1,000 euros, and it's a lot. I mean, the risk is not that great, but obviously, if I will not buy the full coverage, I will hit the wall the next day, and then I will be, biting my nails that I did not buy this full coverage. Anyway, in the past 4 years, I've paid 4,000 euros to the insurance company for insuring this beast, and I've only had one minor accident which got covered by that insurance. So they're buying their vacation from this car. Well, it's a very boring video, but there is the other side to this video. Last time I was at the workshop, they told me that there are some repairs approaching, and soon I will have to do some well, real repairs, not the maintenance, not the small stuff like brake pads, brake rotors, oil, and automatic transmission fluid, but something that has to be repaired. So there are two things that are waiting for me. So thing number one is just one of the bushings in the front lower suspension arm. So it's not really a problem. You can change just the bushing itself. You don't have to change the whole arm because if you would want to change the whole suspension arm, it would be quite expensive because I would like to go OEM part, not the aftermarket, because of the quality and the quality costs. But if I swap out just the bushing, I think I will get it into around 50 euros. And the other one of the shittiest thing that can happen to this Cayenne, well, not one of there are a lot of shittier things that can happen to it, but it's not a pleasant thing. And it happens often to them, is the drive shaft bearing support. The drive shaft bearing itself is okay, but the rubber support which holds it, like the rubber bushing, is completely destroyed. And as far as I understand, it's not a very easy procedure to swap it out because you need to remove the drive shaft to separate it, and as far as I know, it's not that simple. And there are some hack ways on the internet on how to repair it using just some coolant hose, but I will try my best, and I will see if I can replace it in a normal way in the future. Now we know, like the rest of the world, we have this COVID virus quarantine, and we are suggested not to do things that can wait for the better times. So I'm not driving a lot now. Actually, I couldn't start the car this morning to go here and to change the wheels for the summer wheels, because the battery was flat. So I had to get a service which arrived and jumped the battery, and I could start it again. And another thing that is still waiting, tires. I got another winter out of my old winter tires, and I'm not sure if I will get another summer from these summer tires. The tread depth is okay. It has not reached the minimum tread depth on the winter tires and on the summer tires, but both sets are very shitty. And I mean, they are old and cracked. For example, the winter tires are starting to crack. The tread is starting to crack, and the summer tires, they are not cracked, but they are, for the beginning they were some kind of cheap tires, and I bought a car with them installed, and now they are made in maybe year 2015, but they are so hard. They are so freaking hard, and they sound like I'm driving on the stones, and like I'm driving a tank on the tarmac, and I hate it, and I think that I will have to change the tires this year. But just changing the tires, it will cost me and a reasonable amount of money to do it, and if I'm doing it, I'm thinking about getting a new wheels too, and if I'm getting new wheels too, I'm thinking about getting 21s for the summer instead of 20s, and then I'm looking for from 1 to 2,000 euros for a full set, and then again I'm thinking that I'm not sure if I should do it on an old car, because in my head there's always a thought that I should change it, that I should buy something else, a New Cayenne, a Panamera. But I still like this thing so much. It's bulletproof. It's very good. Yep. So that's pretty much it. It's been a 4th year of owning this Cayenne. The 5th year has already started. Hopefully it will be a good year. I hope you found something useful here in this video, and if you did, you can like it, you can subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.